visitors. Today we are celebrating the 8th of March, International Women's Day. This is a global day celebrating the cultural, economical, scientific and political achievements of women. The main topic of our discussion is the power of women in 21st century. Very interesting, provocative and hot topic not only for today. We will discuss with 5 women ambassadors from 5 continents, 5 topics, and we will present you 5 points of view, similar or different. Let's see. Her Excellency Nataša BERGELJ completed legal studies first at the Faculty of Law in Ljubljana and later at the Harvard Law University. She entered the Slovenian diplomatic service as an attaché at the Embassy of the Republic of Slovenia in Turkey. She had 2 foreign postings in Austria and Hungary. Before being posted to Austria, Her Excellency headed the Visa Working Party in Brussels during the first presidency of Slovenia to the European Council. In Hungary, she acted already as a deputy chief of mission. When returning to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Ljubljana, she was entrusted with the Human Rights Department. She was appointed as ambassador for the first time in 2022. The host state where she has been serving in the highest diplomatic title since then is the Republic of Bulgaria.
To conclude with a message to women and girls, I would just say, please do not let yourself be limited. Go for the things that you love. Go with the whole of your passion. If you want to lead, lead. If you want to stay at home with kids, please do that as well. If you want to study, pursue your career in academics. So, dream big and achieve all your goals. Thank you.
Let's start with our first topic, the power of women in diplomacy. Your Excellencies, as women ambassadors, could you share with us your profession, your professional duties, challenges and perspectives? And let's speak a little bit more regarding the cultural diplomacy in 21st century.
I will speak according to my own experiences, also according to what's going on in Slovenian society, actually. So basically, according to my experience, this has always been the case that on many occasions, women had to do an additional extra step before they got to the same starting point as their male colleagues. I'm not taking this in a negative way. I'm just saying that basically diplomacy in Slovenia has still been seen as a male domain. So basically we have to take this into account. And I'm very glad to hear when my colleagues also here say that the importance of women diplomats, especially those on the highest diplomatic levels, is growing in number, it's growing in importance as far as the embassies are concerned, and this has also been the case in Slovenia. So currently we're having already 45% of all ambassadors are women, and I would say that this percentage is also still in the tendency of growing.
Our second topic is the power of women in politics. According to Women in Politics 2021 map, created by the Interparliamentary Union and United Nations Women, despite increases in the number of women at the highest level of political power, widespread gender inequalities persist. Could Your Excellency share something positive trends from your perspective? Regarding these topics, we have a lot of brilliant examples from the countries of our guests. Let's start with the Ambassador of Slovenia, Her Excellency. Your president nowadays is a woman. Could you tell us something more?
Indeed, I'm proud to say that Slovenia for the first time now has also a female president of the Republic, which I believe for a country of 30 years, our independence and statehood, it's quite a good achievement. But at the same time, I would have to say that the concept and notion of equal opportunities in Slovenia has been very strong and present throughout also Yugoslavian times. And this is something that we have inherited. And equal opportunities, this is the thing that we are still trying to take into account when
When we speak of women empowerment.
when we okay.
Yes.
The equal opportunities. When we speak about the women, the women's empowerment, when we are applying for different positions, also and foremost also in politics. Not just our president, we also have the first female president of the parliament. She has also taken her position last year. And together with our foreign minister, we have a great trio at the top of all the most important political functions.
Our next topic is women in business, advantages, challenges and opportunities. Your Excellencies, can you summarize this topic regarding the perspectives of your countries? Your Excellency, the choice is very difficult, according to you.
It is.
Could you tell us more?
Yes, it is. It is my personal belief that no woman should be forced to choose between the family and her career. So basically, it is up to the government, up to the responsible stakeholders to create the circumstances within which a woman will be free to choose either to go for family, for career, or for both. So I would say that in most cases, women still give preference to their families, because otherwise they would not be able to be good mothers and would have strong feelings of being guilty. And here we have to find and strike a very good balance, and our male colleagues, men, bear a good share of the responsibility here as well. But I have to say that in Slovenia, I would say that this awareness among society with men and women is having a very good and positive trend. The government is very well aware of the need of taking up the measures which will allow women to have children, but at the same time not to forget about their professional aspirations, professional goals. So in this respect, I would say that it is always about giving a fair chance to women and men. So this is what I'm not really sure whether the quota for women work, because you cannot force anyone to apply for a certain position if she is not having good feelings about taking this position because of other responsibilities that are waiting for her, for example, at home. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Our next topic is the power of women in science. According to UNESCO Institute for Statistic Data, less than 30% of the world's researchers are women. UNESCO chief Audrey Azoulay observed that even today, in the 21st century, women and girls are being sidelined in science related fields due to their gender. How can we indeed reduce the gender gap in science? Let's continue with the STEM topic regarding the perspective of Slovenia.
Exactly. Well, I cannot really add much more to what has already been said, because we pretty much face the same challenges in this regard. It has been a male domain. Science still dominantly occupied by men. Researchers, scientists, also the students, if you look at them, the part of male students is still much greater than the one of women. But nevertheless, also these trends in Slovenia are slowly getting turned around. Science can be fun, and women can excel in science. So this is a fact. So basically, again, raising an awareness, especially among young girls, young women, in order not to look away when they come to a decision whether to go for mathematics, physics. And one of the projects which I personally really believe had made a great difference in Slovenia is called a Female Scientist of the Year, which has enjoyed a patronage of our President of the Republic. And he's a man, and he's really promoting this issue. He has been promoting this issue during his 2 mandates, and has been supporting women pretty much in this regard, and I think that has made a significant impact on the female population in Slovenia.
Amazing example, Your Excellency. Thank you.
Thank you.
And our last topic is the power of women in sport. Regarding the International Olympic Committee, fostering gender equality and strengthening women's empowerment in and through sport is also at the core of the mission of IOC. Could you share with us some good examples regarding the involvement of the women in the sports movement?
We are really a crazy sport nation, and primarily I would say because we have so many natural circumstances that enabled us to pursue different sport activities, professionally and non-professionally. So in Slovenia, there have always been many top world-class female athletes. I can name so many, so that I don't want to make any injustice to any of them. But in this field, I would have to say, because it is so close to the nation, the circumstances and the circumstances of training, of pursuing career, again, starting from the youth, from the very young age, has been pretty much very well balanced. We are again coming to the situation of a woman when there is a need of a family or a wish for a family, that again we have a trend where many of our female colleagues stop pursuing their career, or they choose not to have a family or to have it later on. But of course, having a family somehow also contradicts with a top sport or athlete career. So basically, in this regard, I would have to say that women athletes in Slovenia have always been able to give the best for us, for our nation, and then I would say at a later stage they have decided to devote themselves to the family as well.
Which are your favorite sports in Slovenia?
Of course, I will start with skiing. This is the one which is the most favorite one. I think that everyone still knows how to ski, even though the natural circumstances are getting less and less favorable in this regard. Skiing, climbing, mountaineering, these outdoor activities, I would say, are really close to our nation, and to me as well, personally.
Yes, thank you, Your Excellency.
To conclude with a message to women and girls, I would just say, please do not let yourself be limited. Go for the things that you love, go with the whole of your passion. If you want to lead, lead. If you want to stay at home with kids, please do that as well. If you want to study, pursue your career in academics. So, dream big and achieve all your goals. Thank you.
Now the discussion is open on how to make the world a better place. As a women, this is our privilege, possibility and duty. Your Excellencies, on behalf of our visitors, Bulgarian and international, and on behalf of our team of Diplomatic Life magazines, may I extend our gratitude for your support and involvement.